Well, hi everybody. Welcome once again to the Doghouse on GTV6, our regular pet adoption show. And in the next 30 minutes, we're about to bring you about 3 dogs and 3 cats and who knows what else that you could come down today and adopt right here at the Pasadena Humane Society. First, though, we're going to introduce the people that you see right here that help us do this every show. And to my right is Dottie Sharkey from the City of Glendale Parks and Rec Commission. Thank you, Dot, for helping us out with dogs and cats today. And to my left is Roy Guy. Hi, Roy. Thank you again. And Roy is our volunteer pet adoption counselor. We leave nothing to chance. We want to make sure the pets fall into exactly the right hands and vice versa. And so Roy would be the person you might want to check with if you see any pets on the show that you particularly fall in love with. So I'm Rob Sharkey, and before we go on and introduce you to Okay, well, we still have many cats here, 2 left over from our last show. Those were 2 of those special cats we've been telling you about over the past few weeks that really do need new homes, and there's still plenty of them here. So if you'd like to take a look at some of the cats, we welcome you to come down here. We'll tell you how to do that at the end of the show. Now, here comes the Fuzz. Literally, that's the name of this.
Oh my goodness!
That's the name of this rabbit. That was Hillary, our producer, bringing in.
I've never seen such a.
I thought it was a toy.
This looks like an
toy.
Angora rabbit or something. It's a very fuzzy rabbit.
Look at this.
And its name is Fuzz, a name we gave it here at the shelter. You can change it, of course. And Fuzz's number is A284280, a male. Hard to know how old Fuzz is, but he appears to be an albino, correct? An albino, and
he's got red eyes and a fuzzy coat.
And that fuzzy coat is that?
It's very nice, actually.
It's
very
I've
nice.
never
like
seen a
Angora.
rabbit like this.
Like
Never.
an Angora coat.
Oh,
Yeah.
look how cute you are.
Yeah, exactly. Very friendly, and very inquisitive. Almost like a puppy.
Children would like this as a pet. They really would.
Oh, boy.
Nice little thing.
It says here he'll need grooming, which means, I'm going to bet that means he's going to need to be brushed a bit.
Yes.
Well, baby brush will do the job.
He has some little toughies under his.
Oh, just like our cats.
Yeah, he needs a little brushing.
Yep, little brushing. They often get little mats, underneath them. Cats do,
It's okay.
too, long-haired cats. Okay, what can we say about him? He'd probably be good with other pets, with other
absolutely.
animals.
Yeah, he's going to be no problem. He's $30 to adopt him.
$30?
He will be neutered before he leaves here, of course, and also microchipped.
Great.
So that's a plus. If he'd have been microchipped in the first place, he wouldn't be here today. He would have gone home to the owner. But he will be microchipped this time, and he will be neutered before he leaves here. $30 to adopt him, and he's a beautiful little rabbit.
He
Lived
really
about
is
10,
a beautiful
12 years.
rabbit.
He's
Very
gorgeous.
unique.
And he's mostly fluff. He's as light.
Yeah, and very,
he's
very
as light
cute.
as a little fluff
very
ball.
cute. Look at those little arms he has there. Isn't he cute?
Oh.
He's a cute guy.
He's sensitive around his feet.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want a cute little guy.
He's very different. Very different.
Okay, so just hop right on down here.
For an Easter bunny.
And you can take Fuzz home, and you may want to change his name. Give him a little more distinguished name for such a unique rabbit. So, Fuzz, A284280. All right, well, it's on to our 3 cats of this show, and our first cat is being brought in by our
Judy's having a little struggle
our ace
here.
volunteer, our top volunteer, Judy, because this
cat
cat is a little wiggly and wiggly.
Well, it just had its cage cleaned, so it's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little
Mind
bit,
of its own.
Okay, Judy is bringing us Lily. Lily.
Stand by.
Well, we'll just give you the particulars. She gets Lily ready. Lily's number is A284468. And
You have to imagine this cat.
Yeah, she's being dumped out of a little container here. And she's a 2-year-old female, and here she is.
There
Yay.
you go. Oh my goodness, you are little squirt.
Lily makes her appearance.
my
Thank you, Judy.
Lily.
Extra pay, extra
Oh my
volunteer pay.
goodness, Lily, it's okay, sweetie. It's
Now,
all right. It's okay.
Lily
Oh
is
my gosh.
Just hold it close.
probably a little nervous,
I know. So
coming
let's-
out here. She had a home and an owner, but
Lily, it's
her
okay.
owner couldn't keep
Oops.
her. There's a story there.
Okay.
She's very sweet, very curious, friendly, loves attention. You can see she's calming down, and
It's
she's
okay.
Not spayed
being
yet either.
petted. No, she needs to be
Needs
spayed.
going right away.
But medium haired, it says here. So
Yeah.
she would
She's
profit
medium
from
long hair.
profit by regular brushing if you can do it. Be good for her. Be good for for your home. Kind of keep down
she's
keep
struggling,
down
Rob.
keep down the fur. Okay, what would she cost? She's 2 years
She
old.
would be, she'd be $70 to adopt. That would include the spaying in this case, microchipping. Within 5 days of taking her home, you have a free veterinarian evaluation with a veterinarian of your choice. So I would suggest you call in within that first 5 days, make an appointment, take her in, and he'll go all over to make sure that everything's in the right place. She will be examined before she leaves here, but this is strictly a second opinion for your benefit. Just you and the doctor, so you can ask all the questions you like, free of charge.
But you can tell she's scared, but she's not mean. You
No,
know,
no, she's
a
just very-
sweetheart.
She's
She's just a little nervous. She just had her
It's all
cage
the
cleaned.
lights and
So.
everything.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
just,
yeah. So what's her number?
Okay, sweet Lily here. Her number,
She is
2-year-old female, A28 44 68. Lily.
Lily.
Okay, here comes our next cat and our next volunteer, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
And we have
Oh, what
this
a
would
beauty.
this would be Pete, who is a neutered male. He's 5 years old, black domestic short hair, outgoing, friendly, a lot calmer than that
Well, the
younger
other one
cat
was
that we
just a
saw.
little bit spooked.
Yeah,
So.
Pete would be a very good house cat. Good choice as well
He's a
for
neat guy.
an apartment or condo that allows pets. He's very docile, very well behaved. He is also a senior for seniors, which means that if you can't afford the price of a Lily, you could certainly afford the price of a Pete. Explain that.
Right, I will. Thank you, Rob.
You bet.
Senior for Seniors. That's our program with this cat, and we have another one that's going to follow up on this one. But Pete, with him being 5 years old, and if you are 60 or older, you can adopt Pete for $20 instead of $70, and that's to pay for the microchipping only. That has to go to the database, so it doesn't come to us, and you'll get all the other pros and perks that go with that. You'll still have your vet visit. He will be microchipped before he leaves here. You will have a free carrier to take him home in if you don't have one. So that's the Senior for Seniors, $20 instead of $70.
That's a good
He
deal.
is truly elegant.
Yeah, he
Just
is.
a beautiful cat.
Mine's similar. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful cat.
Looks like he has a very good personality, well
He
behaved.
does. He's a good guy.
And I think he would be just an ideal pet. Do we know if he came in with the name Pete, or
Don't know.
was that his name, or
Does it say stray or?
No, it doesn't say. We don't know. We don't know. So that means
It'll
it's
be fine.
your call.
He's
you
a
can
good guy.
call him whatever you like. So Pete is a neutered male, 5 years old, ready to go.
I like you, Pete.
Find a new home, his forever home. And if that's you, his number is A281447. Okay, just a little springtime reminder. Spring is very rapidly approaching. That's the time of year when shelters get especially busy. So as we move into spring and see an increase in baby animals, the Pasadena Humane Society would like to remind you that pets require long-term commitment and should not be given as presents to children. You know, Easter bunnies and things like that are really discouraged because a week later they'll end up more often than not, right back here. Too often the novelty of a young pet wears off, and these animals are not given the attention and care they need. As a result, shelters often experience an increase in animals during late spring and early summer. So bottom line, be sure you have the time and can commit to a pet for life before you take a new pet home. Okay, we're ready for our last cat. Okay, here we are with our last pet. Judy has brought us Tigger. And Tigger, not a name that Tigger came in with, so feel free to change it if you like. A283379 is a 5-year-old neutered male, just a classic brown tabby, a classic brown tabby.
I love tabbies. I say that every time.
One of the all-time most highly rated top cats in every category. The good all-around cat. They're good for pets. As in terms of behavior, they can be talkative. They'll let you know when they're hungry or want to go out. Things like that. You did pretty good with that. I did. I know the language. We've had some tabbies. They're a lot of fun to have. And this particular one is also good with other cats, it says here.
That's a good endorsement. Whoops.
And loves attention.
But bad with females.
And it looks like he's pretty flexible. He bends pretty easy. So,
what is this today with you guys?
Tigger, again, is 5 years old, which means he would be...
Senior for seniors. That means for $20, you can adopt Tigger. He's already been neutered, so he's ready to go. All he needs is his microchipping. And that's about it. You still have your free veterinarian evaluation within 5 days of taking him home. And if you don't have a carrier, we'll supply one free of charge for you to just take him home in.
Okay.
Fine.
By the way, kidding aside, cats live longer if they're indoor cats. So if you hear your cat tell you they want to go out, you may want to think twice about doing that. They'll be...
We're the leader of the pack, Rob.
Especially in Glendale with our coyote population.
Yeah, exactly, if you live near hills, as many of us do. So Tigger's number is A283379. What a handsome boy.
He's tall.
Yeah.
He's got
He's
long
a tall
legs,
cat.
that guy.
Okay, here coming down the yellow brick road is
Looks like that.
a little Toto-looking dog. This is Hazel,
Oh, for goodness sake.
and Hazel's number is 284708, a spayed female. She's only 10 months old,
A pup, a mere
a
pup.
Yorkie mix.
Yorkie, yeah.
She's very friendly. A little shy. Where did that come from?
Shy, you kidding?
A little shy.
Yes.
And would love a quiet home. So there you go, a quiet dog. She gets along well with other small dogs.
Are you a good girl?
And this was a stray.
Yeah, it came in as a stray.
So look at this.
This little dog.
I know. I did give her a
my
number.
heart.
You want to turn her around, Rob, so
Oh,
she
yeah,
can.
okay.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. Look at
Hey,
this
go
cute
look at
little
her.
face. There's
Isn't she
this
something
cute little
else?
face.
She looks like she has the can terrier, as though she could be mixed with a
So
can.
she'd be perfect reading or watching.
Hey, condo.
Says she'd love a small, quiet home. Which,
Yeah.
obviously, she'd be great for a condo
yeah.
or apartment.
And she's jumping around because she's still a puppy.
Yeah,
I
10
mean,
months
she's only 10 months old. So I guess this is her size though. Just maybe a pinch more. Pinch more. Look at, she even has a little yellow leash to
She's going
match.
to be a lot of fun.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a cutie. What would she
Yeah,
cost?
So
She is $120, and that would include her spaying, and she would be microchipped also, and you would also get your free veterinarian evaluation within 5 days of taking her home. She would get some treats and a toy.
did you see that little spin there?
Oh, yeah.
That was a little bit
She's
of
got a personality plus,
she
this
did.
little
She
gal.
did a little.
She's
So
only,
let's see.
she's only
The
10 months
life
old?
of her over $120 divided by her lifetime is nothing.
And she's ready to go. You can take her home immediately.
Yeah,
She has
so-
been spayed already. So, yeah, she's already been spayed.
Yeah. So she has.
She's ready to trot right out the door with you.
So
and
if you
be-
want
be-
bundles
be a
of
buddy.
love, just bundles of love and laughter, she'll just make you laugh.
definitely a can terrier. In this
So-
little
Her number again is A284708.
Okay, before we go on, sort of a sensitive subject here. We've all come close to or face situations like this. What if you can't keep your pet anymore? Conditions come up in life, and you have to, you just have to make a hard choice, and you have to give up your pet. You're moving, whatever. Things happen to people. We're going to give you a couple of options here to consider. First, contact family and friends to see if anybody you know already can take your pet, perhaps temporarily while you work something out. 2, contact local pet rescue agencies. Some rescues will help you find a new home for your pet through adoption events or other connections. And if you want, we can give you the names and numbers for such rescue agencies that are maybe breed specific, and we'll give you phone numbers and so forth at the end of the show. Lastly, you can bring your pet to your local animal shelter. If you're watching, maybe even if you're watching on the web, you may live in this area, and Pasadena Humane Society would be that shelter. Give as much information as possible about your pet's personality, medical history, and or special needs. And remember, never just abandon your pet. That does happen. It's always so sad. Pets need people to survive. So with that, we're going to bring in our next little pet. And here comes Hillary once again. Who do we have here?
Okay, this is Rex. She likes to be held. Oh, wait, it's a male. No.
Rex is a male.
And Rex's number is A284068. Rex is 5 years old.
Oh,
And a Chihuahua mix. You can tell in the little face, that's a little Chihuahua face. Loves to be held, especially on your lap. So he's a lap dog. He's okay with other small dogs, so he would be fine with the dog we just had on. Or actually, we've had 2 small dogs. But he'd really love to be your one and only. He's a little love. Put a little love. He looks a little sad. He looks a little sad.
A lap dog. Definitely a lap dog.
He came in as a stray, so he's probably a little startled by all this and coming in here with the lights and.
Well, he's here, so he's safe. You know
he's
that?
safe. Yeah, that's the. People ask me about that they can't have a pet anymore, and I always recommend Pasadena Humane because it is a very humane place for our animals here. Look at this love. Look at that face. Look at this love. He doesn't even react to, do you want a cookie?
Boy, he could sit on your lap forever.
I know.
Your blood pressure would come down.
Yeah.
Best medicine in the world.
He's a sweet little guy.
Best medicine.
Came in as a stray.
Yeah, so he's a little startled here. So give this little guy a home.
Small yard.
Yeah,
Patio
small
would
yard.
be fine for this little fellow. Is he already neutered?
And he's already neutered, and as I mentioned, he gets along well with other dogs, but probably would just like to be your main hug. So let me give you his number again. It's A284068, and this is Rex, and just a little love. Okay, here comes Doodles the poodle.
Doodles. This dog's name is Doodles.
Doodles.
Doodles' number is A260730, a neutered male, an owner turn-in. The owner said he was 12. We cannot believe this little guy is 12.
This is a very lively, active dog.
Yeah, he's more puppy-like.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's also looks a little gray here because he needs a bath, but he's probably white.
He is a toy poodle.
White.
A toy poodle, probably not purebred, but definitely a toy poodle, and one of the cutest dogs I've ever seen here.
He's outgoing, spunky, friendly, and talkative. So if you haven't fallen in love with our first 2 little dogs, this is bound to capture you. So, there we go. We just said talkative.
Big exclamation point.
Yeah. So,
Doodles wants you to know that he's ready to go.
yeah, this is a much younger dog. I think maybe the number's wrong. Like instead of 12, it should be 2. 1.2.
Yeah, that could be.
Look at him looking all around. Looking all around. Oh, how cute.
Hey, where's the cookies? Hey.
We should have had the 3 of them on at once. So our last dog was a little lap dog, and this is just a lively little guy. And anyway, so you had...
Well, let's find out.
This is done allergenic. So anybody that has problems with that kind of thing, then this would be ideal for you.
Yeah.
Naturally, they have to be groomed, but They don't shed, and that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they don't shed.
What would Doodles, the poodle, cost?
Doodles would be, he'd be 100. No, how old is he?
He is, well,
It
12.
says 12, so you could be a senior for seniors.
Hey, what's going on?
What happened?
What's going on?
Okay. So if you're a senior for if you're over the age of 60, Doodles would cost you only what, $20?
$20, and that would be for the microchipping.
Yeah. And if you're under the age of 60, Doodles would cost $120, correct?
$120.
$120, yeah. He is such a sweet little pet. I have a feeling he's going to be a very popular pet here at the shelter. So
I don't think he'll be around too long.
No, he's going to be a sweet little guy. He sees Hillary off camera.
Yeah,
so
he wants to.
he knows his breakfast is waiting. So okay, well,
He likes Hillary. He misses Hillary.
Why not? Making good choices, aren't you?
He thinks he wants to go for a walk with Hillary, so that's what's going on here. Doodles!
Okay, so Doodles is all set to go. He's neutered. He's ready to go home. Well, what's his number, Doc?
Again, it's A260730.
Okay, maybe we should let him go and go get his breakfast. His little.
Oh, look at him run.
Good Lord.
That little guy is not 12.
Well, Doodles was our last animal on the show for this show, but I just wanted to tell you about a couple more that are here that are out in the pen area that were I think really striking, the kennel, that you might want to take a look at if you come down here. There was just a really sweet Malamute pup, tan, which we don't see too often, with blue eyes and just a very happy, healthy-looking, eager little guy that came in as a stray. Oh, there's Doodles. He's saying no, no, don't.
We could have
he
him
says,
come back on at the end. We'll have him come back.
he doesn't want you to look at any other dogs. He wants you to look at him. But the tan Malamute pup is only 3 months old. Really charming guy. And if you really want to get lucky, come down here and get Lucky. There's a little pup named Lucky, who is a 1-year-old black Cocker Spaniel. Just a sweet, beautiful little, look to me like a purebred Cocker Spaniel. Curly black hair. He looked a little sad because he's been here for 6 weeks, if you can believe that. So he really wants a home. So you might want to come down and ask about Lucky the Cocker Spaniel. So
what run is he in, incidentally?
What room is he?
What
run? He's way down in the middle, toward the east middle of the kennel.
Okay.
The east middle. But you can ask people.
I'll check it out.
People may know.
That.
Okay. Do we want to bring Doodles back for a goodbye? Just to say goodbye.
Oh, he'll have a lot
Here
to
comes
say.
He will have a lot to say.
Oh, well.
There he is.
We'll
There's
have Doodles back.
there's Doodles.
He likes, I think he has a crush on Hillary.
He does, and I think
Yeah,
I think Hillary.
or just, if he starts to bark, you could just hold him. Okay.
Okay, well,
So-
with that, we want to thank our volunteers, Andrea, Judy, Georgianne, and our producer, Hillary, who have always been so helpful in producing our show for us. Our city staff behind the camera, Rob and Derek and Sabrina back in City Hall, and our people here. Dottie Sharkey, thank you very much.
Sure, we have
Roy Guy.
numbers and stuff.
Welcome.
Roy Guy, oh yes, we do.
Okay,
Roy Guy,
okay.
thank you very much. Thank you for reminding me of that, Doc.
Certainly.
Tell us exactly
All right.
where you should go or who you should call.
All right, you can call us at 626-792-7151. You can reach us on our website at pasadenahumane.org. Or the best way is please come see us at 361 South Raven Avenue, and that's in Pasadena. From Glendale, you take the 210 freeway, get off at the Del Mar exit, take a left on Del Mar, right onto Raymond, and there we are. So we'll see you here.
And we're open every day but Monday. So if you want to come down, best thing to do is come down, bring your whole family and bring your friends and, plan to spend a little time here looking at pets. You never know what's going to strike your fancy or or win your heart, and you just may come in with one idea and go out with something completely different.
Happens a lot.
It does happen a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bond often
Yeah.
that you strike between you and the animal, and suddenly it just happens. And
So
you-
come down here and share the love.
yeah, exactly. Okay, anything else we need to say? We've given all the pertinent details and thanked everybody. And I'm Rob Sharkey, and most of all, I want to thank you for watching The Doghouse on GTV6 and helping us help the animals.